Ring in the new year with something retro. What's inside the VideoGamesMonthly.com, the retro video game subscription service. A very happy 2022, everybody. It's hard to believe now 2021 has wrapped up and we're into a brand new year. What a better way to look into the future than maybe tapping into your past. You can play the past into the future by getting on board VideoGamesMonthly.com, the subscription service that allows you to rekindle your childhood by playing some of those retro video games that you may have had as a kid. Say you were the kid that grew up playing Nintendo. Well, VideoGamesMonthly.com can deliver to your doorstep Nintendo. Say instead you're that Sega kid, and maybe you weren't as popular in school. Sega was a cool console, but maybe the greater populace of your playground was actually more Nintendo. That certainly happened for this guy behind the camera. Eventually, until I got myself a Nintendo Entertainment System. But VideoGamesMonthly.com does deliver Sega games. It delivers TurboGrafx-16 games. It delivers PlayStation, Xbox, and more. You can click the link down below in the video description. You could subscribe to the Video Games Monthly and get video games dropped off at your doorstep to bring in the new 2022. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and open up the newest box from Video Games Monthly and check out what games have been delivered to this fellow's doorstep. Of course, for that, I'm not going to need myself a knife because, well, the tape isn't already there. I mean, the tape wasn't there in the first place because this was dropped off in a much larger shipping box. You can see there's the mascot there on the front, VideoGamesMonthly.com. And again, play the past into the future. Let's check out exactly what titles we got dropped off this time around. I'm going to slide this over, just gain access to everything that we need to get access to. First things first, we got ourselves a sticker. VideoGamesMonthly.com, complete with the little mascot on top. I'm going to peel this off, stick this in my sticker album. What New Year's resolutions do you have for 2022? Let me know down below in the comments section. Going to put that to the side. We also have ourselves a card. We hope you enjoy your latest box. Please update your library on the website by adding these games and any other games you may have acquired. All updates to your gaming library must be made 7 days prior to the end of the month. Because again, you can go over to VideoGamesMonthly.com. You can update your library all the time. So if you have yourself gotten some new games, perhaps for Christmas, you want to update your library to then ensure that you're not going to be getting those duplicate games delivered in this or the next month's box. Flipping around on the back side, you can also win 3 free games. Post your box to social media for a chance to win 3 free games in your next box. Video Games Monthly chooses one random winner every single month. Technically, I did add single into that sentence. Again, VideoGamesMonthly.com. Okay, all right. So let's check out the games that we got dropped off this time around. The first one being Borderlands 3 for the PlayStation 4. Apparently, it does also have PS5 upgrade available. That's good as well. I don't have myself a PlayStation 5 yet. I'm still the guy that's playing PlayStation 3. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm still the guy playing PlayStation 2. I have a PlayStation 2 Slim downstairs in my basement. But this is Borderland. Make some mayhem, shoot and loot your way through mayhem-fueled adventure. It is brand new. It's sealed. It's never been opened either. Let's see here. It's for 1 to 2 players, 2 to 4 network players, 55 gigabyte minimum requirement, online play optional, DualShock 4 compatible, and PS4 Pro enhanced. I don't have a Borderlands 3. I now do. And to go along with that, speaking of PlayStation 4 games, we also have ourselves Dissidia. Dissidia Final Fantasy. Once again, sealed. How about that? Never been opened. Never has had fingerprints touching the disc. Especially if you've just eaten fried chicken. I lent my game once to a friend and he brought it back and there was all these greasy looking fingerprints all over the disc. I said, what were you doing? He said, oh, I was eating fried chicken. You could have at least cleaned your hands before you put the disc into the system. Your friends, your fights, enlist the aid of powerful summons during battle or go up against them in grueling tests of courage. 3 versus 3 team-based battles featuring legendary Final Fantasy characters. Again, sealed, never been opened. Something that has been opened, though, we have ourselves a copy of Stealth. Stealth ATF, to be exact. It's for the original Nintendo Entertainment System. It's produced by a company called Activision, licensed for Nintendo to be played on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It looks pristine and clean like it's never been used, although if somebody was eating fried chicken, you would never know. I mean, unless I guess you could see it up to the surface. It looks pretty clean and pristine. No fried chicken fingerprints anywhere here. To go along also with that, We've got ourselves a game. What is that? Section Z or Section Z, depending on where you are in the world. It's produced from Capcom. I don't think I've ever even played this game. It's for the Nintendo Entertainment System, once again. And the game looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of a sticker residue on the back, but again, I don't have this game. I can now add that to my library. And of course, ... I can update my library over on their website to make sure that then that game is going to be delivered to the next month's box. And then finally, we have ourselves the Sega Genesis release of, I think that's Echo. Although it doesn't, it says on the top, Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin's a really weird game. I used to play it a bit at my friend's house. No, not the one with the fried chicken fingers. And I always found it was just a really weird game. Not only the way it played was weird, the characters that were in the game were weird, but also the music was a bit weird as well, a bit on the creepier side. Echo the Dolphin. I can add that to my Sega Genesis collection. Is there anything else in here? I don't believe so. Let's check out the titles that we got this time around, ushering in 2022. Sealed copies of Borderland 3. Sealed copies of Dissidia Final Fantasy. I don't know how well those are going to stand up. Maybe they'll stand up. Come on, for 2022, let's make a bit of an effort here. There we go. There we go. Also got Echo the Dolphin. Creepy game, creepy music. And we also got Section Z or Section Z. And we also got ourselves Stealth ATF. If you guys would like to get Video Games Monthly delivered to your doorstep every single month, you can click the link down below in the video description. Of course, while you're over there, make sure you're choosing the consoles that you'd like to have the games for. Saves you certainly having to go out and buy a retro console if you don't already have one. Let's say you already have a Sega Genesis. Well, of course, you're going to want to select Sega Genesis over on their website. And then from there, update the library of the games that you already have, so Video Games Monthly doesn't duplicate those games with the next shipment that they send to your door. Again, the link is down below in the video description. And certainly also while you're down there as well, just, meandering around, trying to think to yourself, what am I going to do for 2022? What New Year's resolutions do I have for 2022? If you have a little bit of time on your hands, a few minutes is all I really ask. If you're new to this channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you're turning on the bell notification. And make sure for 2022 that you're keeping your peepers peeled, because there's definitely going to be a lot more videos coming your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.